Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Again, this is Stephanie, and for today's video, I am going to talk about the Filipinas' performance in bed with their foreigner boyfriend. Before we proceed, it's just a disclaimer that in this video, all the information I'm going to provide is just based on my personal experience, opinion, and my observations from other people. Here in the Philippines, most of the Filipinas are very conservative and also very feminine in so many ways because we Filipinas, most of the Filipinas, we were asked or we were taught already to be conservative by simply wearing a formal t-shirts, a formal dress, a formal, we were already taught to take care of ourselves because our body is a something that we should be treasured or we should valued as a girl. So we were told already even when we were younger that we have to respect ourselves by simply dressing up like a girl that deserves to be respected by people, especially men. So growing up, we already set in our mind to dress up a certain dress like this. We have to dress up a very traditional way, which is a simple dress, which is below the knee, or we have to avoid wearing sleeveless and stuff like that. But of course, as we grow up, we already have built our minds. We change how we see things. We already get matured as we grow up, so we'll learn to be presentable as well by simply dressing up for ourselves. And of course, we want to explore and we want to try different clothes. And as you can see, or if you have heard of this thing, that if you want to date a Filipina, you have first to ask a permission to our parents, to our family, to bless the relationship that we have. But let's just talk about the question, if is Filipina good in bed or bad? Well, for me, I can absolutely say that Filipinas are really good in bed, but I just want to let you know that most Filipinas doesn't have any experience when it comes to things like this. When it comes to sexual intimacy things, most of the Filipinas don't have any idea about that. So if you are dating a Filipina who is very conservative, who doesn't have any idea at all about sexual stuff, you have to be patient. Yes, absolutely. You have to be patient. And first thing that you need to do as well is to be respectful. Yes, you have to be respectful and you have to be patient if you are dating a very conservative Filipina, especially to those Filipinas who lives in the province. Most of the Filipinas who is residing in the province are, they are very conservative. What you have to do is to guide her, to be patient with her, and also you have to teach her things that she doesn't know. But of course, you have to do that one step at a time. Don't tell her a lot of things already, too much on her plate already, which might overwhelm her or might shock her or might make her feel uncomfortable. So you have to do that, to be patient with her and guide her. And also, aside from being patient and aside from being respectful to your conservative Filipina, all you have to do as well is to communicate to her. Yes, absolutely. You have to communicate to your Filipina so you will know exactly what she wants. If you are dating a Filipina, especially a conservative Filipina, obviously she doesn't know anything about sexual stuff, especially if she is still a virgin. Absolutely, she doesn't have any ideas what to do. She doesn't have any ideas what to do with you to make you feel satisfied, to pleasure you as well. So you have to guide her. You have to talk to her. You have to ask her questions, a follow-up question, so you will also know exactly what she wants to do with you in your alone time in bed together. And yeah, just just simply ask her questions, but make sure your tone of voice is still respectful. You have to approach her in a sense that you don't offend her or you don't make her uncomfortable. Ask her if she wants to do unprotected or protected sex, if she wants to use condom or if she doesn't want to use a condom. And of course, you have to explain to her if what's the difference between the two, if using a condom and not using a condom, because obviously she doesn't know anything about that, so she can't answer you right away because she doesn't know anything about that. Well, she heard a lot of a lot of things from her friends or from the internet, from social medias about the difference of the two, but it's nice if you're the one who make an effort to explain to her without making her feel uncomfortable at all. Just explain to her what's the difference between using a condom or not using a condom, like that. Just guide her, just try to teach her the things that she doesn't know. And aside from that, you also have to ask her another questions like, does she wants to spit or does she wants to swallow? About the positions that she wants or the positions that she's comfortable doing while doing that with you in bed. You have to ask her that. So you will know what she wants. Maybe that kind of position will make her happy or will make her satisfied more. Again, remind yourself to ask a question first of your Filipina, if what she wants or if how she wants to do it with you. Okay, if she wants to do it rough or gentle, if she wants to do it fast or slow, you have to ask her, because in that way you will be able to know or you will be able to guide her. But me personally, I would appreciate the guy more if he's going to ask me first if I am 100% ready to do that, if I am comfortable to do that already, if I'm already like confident to give myself with him, if I'm confident to do that thing with him. I would appreciate it more if my boyfriend will ask if I'm ready and he doesn't make me feel pressure to do things like that. And he's gonna ask me what I feel towards doing this thing, if I'm ready to do this thing. Just a simple questions like that would make me appreciate him more, because in that way I will know that he's not just using my body or he's just not after my body. He respects me and he's just not into sex or he's just not after sex. He's just not here to fool me around. Just a simple things like that, just a simple questions like that would make me appreciate him more and would make me happy because I have someone who respects me. Just a simple things like that would make her feel at ease, would make her feel comfortable, would make her feel reassured that you are being considerate to her feelings and you are not rushing her or you're not making her feel pressured by doing things that she's not comfortable or she doesn't know anything about at all. So the communication is the key. And just a friendly reminder, guys, that if you are dating a very conservative Filipina who doesn't have much experience to sexual things or intimacy things, and she's basically a virgin and she hasn't been touched by anyone before, you have to be ready by having a lube or a lubricant oil, just in case if it gets dry and you're having a hard time to put it inside of her, just to be ready in case of emergency. Obviously, she doesn't have much experience and she hasn't been touched by anyone before, so it's gonna be very tight the first time that you're doing that. So I think the friendly advice that I can give to you all is to have lubricant oil, because it's make things spicier and easier. Well, that's just for me. That's just, based on my experience, I think. So again, most of the Filipinas are very conservative and very feminine in so many ways. And some of the Filipinas don't have much experience with things like that. And they are just purely innocent. You have to make sure that you are being patient with her and being considerate to her. Do not embarrass her or do not offend her by simply telling her that she doesn't know what she's doing, that she doesn't know how to give you a BJ's. And also it would make her feel like you are not satisfied with her, that you don't appreciate her by making jokes like that. So just be considerate, just be patient, because Filipinas are known to have tampo, or is very sensitive to things like that. We tend to be very sensitive, and we easily get upset even if it's just our sarcasm. But for us, it's already a joke, or it's already a mean joke that's hurting us. Just be careful with your words. And also, after doing that, or while doing that, try to look at her, make a connection by simply looking at each other, or just do an eye contact while doing that, because that would make your Filipina girlfriend that you like what she's doing for you. And also, for me, I think making an eye contact while doing that would make it feel more special and passionate. And yes, Filipinas are good in bed, especially if she's doing that with the person that she is romantically involved with. If she's doing that with a person that makes her feel loved, that makes her feel appreciated, that makes her feel worthy. If she's doing that with someone who doesn't make her feel dumb for not knowing it at all. Or that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed our topic for today. And if you have questions, please don't forget to comment down below, and also please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell below so that you will be notified for my next video.